All right, in today's class, we are going to do our photo challenge of the art elements. And we are going to double check that you have a couple things before we begin. I want to make sure that you happen to have your camera ready to go by double checking the number on your Shrinky Dink. I want to make sure that you also have your battery. So put your thumb on it, slide it over, and make sure that when you're looking at your battery that you can see a light imprint of a rectangle on that battery underneath that tan tab to make sure that it is good to go. Then if it closes easily, you can turn it over and get your camera on to make sure that it is a full charge. If it's in red, let me know and we'll get you a new battery. This, with the 2 bars, that's okay. You'll be able to get through your photo shoot. Next, you want to make sure that you have your sketchbook. And with your sketchbook, I want to make sure that you have your art elements. And when you start looking at all these art elements, your photo challenge is to take one of every image that you have. So if you're going to take a picture of line, make sure that you're thinking about all the different types of lines that you can see. Your lines might be the blinds in the windows, or the lines in the drying rack, or the lines on the floor or cabinets, but lines are all around our world, so see if you can capture some. Shapes, remember, they're flat, so double check your definition with each one of these. I'm asking that you have one photo per art element, but of course you can take as many as you would like during your photo challenge. Remember, when your camera's on and you want to go back and see your photos, you can play that playback button to make sure that you have and can see the photos that you just took. All right, so something else I want you to consider is that you have 10 minutes for this challenge. I'll set a timer so you can go around and get these pictures taken. After you have that, you are going to go into the Digital Art Lab to download these images. So I should see you have at least a few of these images. But what you have to do is you have to know which camera number you have to find your computer number. When you find your camera number, this is camera number 2, so that means I would go to computer number 2. Here, if I had camera number 19, I would go to computer number 19. So cameras 1 through 20 are going to go to a desktop. Cameras 21 and up get laptops. Camera 21 gets laptop 1. Camera 22 gets laptop 2. When you sign into your computer, you are going to use your username, your first.last, and you are going to use your Saber's password with a 4-digit code. From there, you're going to download your photos. You might say, well, how do I download these photos? The first thing you have to do is notice that at the end of your wrist strap, you will notice that there's a tab here where it opens up. This is how you would go ahead and slide this in. Now, the desktop cameras, the desktops, all have this cord plugged in to the back of the computer. If you're a laptop kid, you are going to get one of these, and it has an adapter, and you'll plug it into your laptop so you're ready to go. The number on here doesn't matter or doesn't need to match up because you're going to take it, download, and you're going to pass it on. When you're ready to download, what you need to do is you have to find your Photos button. And your Photos button, or here, or Photos app, you'll pop it open. And since you're using it for the first time, it's going to give you a white screen and a blue button right here. It will say Get Started. So from there, you'll get started, and then it will allow you, and I'm going to plug this in to the computer to get going on downloading your images. But right now, some students say, I don't see anything. You have to make sure that your camera is on. Now, my camera is on, even though it's blacked out. I see this green light, and that's my symbol to know that it's on. And this will allow me to import the new photos that I want to keep, okay? So if I hit that, you keep one for every art element, so then you can either import the selected ones or you can import all new photos. That's your choice. Once you have that, then your mission is complete and your photo challenge is done for today. And then you are able to unplug this. You're able to turn off your camera. You're able to put it back into your camera case. You're going to put your cord into or wrist strap into the camera case, but leaving that shrinky dink out. You are then going to put it back into your camera bag, slide it back in. Then you're going to be able to make sure that the table number is visible and make sure that the cameras are lined up one on top of another, so you can turn it back into me and log out of your computer so you are good to go. All right, good luck.